Hi, my name is Steve. In today's video, we're going to look at using support and resistance levels. In this particular case, I am actually using an indicator that draws support and resistance on the chart and trade long or short depending on the actual market structure. So let's have a look at the chart and I'll explain to you. So we can see here that this indicator draws a line at support and resistance. And what we want to do is when the line is broken, either direction, then we will place a trade on the next pullback. So in this particular case, we've got, so we can see here, we've got a break of the lower side. We want to trade the first pullback, which in this particular case is right here, this candle. And we're going to put the stop loss 10 pips above the recent swing high, just in case it goes higher. So in this particular case, stop loss is, that's 20 pips, so we'll have a 30 pip stop loss. And 1.5 reward, so the take profit would be 45 pips in this particular case. This trade actually went down to totally around about 82 pips. So 45 pips for our take profit would be here. So in that particular case, our first trade was a win. And what we're looking for now is we're still doing short trades at this point, but if we get a break above the resistance level, well, then we will actually go for a long trade. So in this particular case here, we can see a resistance level has been updated, and we haven't had a break above it yet. We've come here and touched the line. We've got a couple of candles that went through it but didn't actually break, so we're going back to do a short trade again here at that same level. And for the stop loss, it is, so that's around 20 pips again, so we'll do 30 pip stop loss and 45 pip take profit, and take profit would have been reached here at this level. So this one, we could have actually held it for longer if you wanted to, but we did actually reach our take profit level at this point. So now we're going to look for our next touch of the lines, basically. Okay, here we have it. So we have a new support and resistance line drawn on the chart. So we're going to look for a breakout of one of these lines and then trade in the opposite direction. So we can see here that we actually had a break to the downside. So we're now looking for a pullback. Going into the following day, we've got our first, well, we want to pull back until we find our first red candle. So we've got one here and then another one straight after it. And the stop loss will be above the swing high. In this case, it was around 15 pips, plus around 10 is 25. So I wouldn't say 24 pips in this case. And that would make our take profit around 36 or 37 pips. In which case we reached at this level. Okay, so far we've had 3 wins. Now we're going to look again for the next support and resistance lines to be drawn. So we can see here that we've got a line on the upper side the following day. I'll just move the chart a little bit to make it easier to read. So we actually broke through the upper line here, or the resistance line here. So now we're going to look for the first pullback. And it looks like there was a news candle here or start of a new day, so something's gone a little bit crazy, but we can enter it at some point in here anyway. So we've got a red candle, and our first green candle is actually here at this level. The stop loss is, let's see, that is 15 pips to the swing low, and if we say 7 or 8 pips is about 23 would be our stop loss. say 24 pips, make it easy. So stop loss is way down here. Let me redraw that. Stop loss is around 24 pips. Take profit will be, in this case, 36. And here we've actually had a win. So trading this method, support and resistance lines only, we've had 3 consecutive wins. So we're now looking for a breakthrough again of one of the lines. So we've got new lines drawn here the following day, and we have a break to the long side. So we're looking at the first red candle after the breakout to place our next order. So we've got a pullback of red candle, and then the first green candle is our entry. The swing low is only 8 pips, but when we add 10, that'll give us about 18 pips stop loss. And 1.5R would be around 27 pips take profit, which this run actually went for about over 100 pips, so we would have made it easily. So that's the basic design of how we use support and resistance, in this particular case using an indicator, but you can draw these lines in yourself as well. Just trading market structure without any other indicators, just support and resistance lines, and trade in the direction of the breakout. So hit the like and subscribe, and leave a comment below. Let me know if you've tried something like this before or something similar, and also maybe if you try this one in particular and if it actually worked for you. Thanks very much. Have a good day.